Hi boys and girls, today we're going to learn about an artist called Chris Hughes. He's a pop artist from New York. His work deals with hearts. It's very optimistic. That means that it's very positive, it's very happy art that he does. So in his drawings of hearts have a lot of smiley faces, all sorts of different smiley faces. So that's what I want you guys to think about. Something that makes you happy. So you could draw a heart. Hearts make you happy. Draw a heart kind of like he does and give it a happy face. If something else gives you a heart, but I want you to think of something else that normally doesn't have a face, right? So if you drew a ball might make you happy. You can give that a happy face. Maybe, I don't know, a car. Maybe you like the car that your parents drive. You can give that a happy face. Just give something that normally doesn't have a face, give it a happy face, right? Let's make optimistic drawings. So let's get started with that. All right, guys, let's get started. So for this project, you need a piece of paper, you need a pencil, any type of pencil that you have, and then either crayons or colored pencils or markers, they work well. All right. So again, think of something that might not normally have a face on it. Or if you really like hearts, like Chris does, like he does in his pictures and drawings, then you can use hearts, right? So let's start off with one heart. I'm going to do one up here. A heart, you start. So draw it with a pencil first, but a heart looks kind of like that, right? You do one side, start below, and then you do the other side, just like that, okay? So that's my heart. I did it with pencil so that in case I need to erase, I can go back and erase it, right? Once I'm happy with my heart, I can start filling in, giving it a face, right? So his faces that he does, they're very cartoonish looking, right? So he was influenced by cartoons, by comics and paintings from the pop area, pop art time. So let me show you some of the eyes that he makes. They're very big. His eyes are loopy like that. And then his smiles that he gives them, oops, cracked my lead. The smiles that he makes are very big, right? And then he gives them a little curve at the end on some of them, not all of them, right? And then to fill it in, this area here is going to be black. And when you're done with it and you're happy with it, and then you can start coloring with it, right? So I can grab my black marker here. I'm going to color this area black. Just going to outline my lines so they don't get lost. And now I can fill in my heart. Now I'm going to use pink to fill it in. Now, normally when he does his drawings, he doesn't just do one picture. He fills it all up. So think of other things that you want to draw that normally don't have faces. So if you really like hearts like he does, you can keep drawing more and more and more and more and more hearts, right? I'm going to draw an apple because apples don't have faces, but I am going to draw an apple and see if I can make it a happy apple. All right, so I'm going to make one down here. An apple is a circle. So I'm going to draw a circle first. And then for another type of eye that he does is he just makes a little curved line like that. And then he makes another curved line for another eye. And then he gives it little eyelashes, right? So he makes them very cute looking. And again, he gives it a big smile, right? He likes those big smiles, right? They're optimistic, they're positive drawings, right? So I like the way that looks, so I'm going to grab my black marker, trace those lines. Again, you could trace it with a crayon or a black pencil, or if you don't have that stuff, you can just leave it with a regular pencil, all right? And then I can fill it in with my other color, right? I can start coloring it in. Now let's draw a little stem on it. I think it needs a little stem. I think it needs a little leaf to go on top of my apple. There we go. That's my happy apple face, right? So again, take your time drawing a lot of different items. Let's keep going. Maybe I want to draw a banana. So let me draw my banana here. Banana is just curved lines. Again, just draw it the best you can. Let's see, I'm gonna draw a big happy face here. I want my banana looking up, so I'm just gonna give him big eye. This is gonna be black. All right, so that's gonna be black. I think that looks good. Let's trace those lines. Now, when you're done putting as many happy items as you like on it, then you have to think about your background, right? So if you're happy with the way it looks, leave it the way it is. If you want to add more hearts or more different items that have faces on them, you can do that too. But if you're done, then you can fill in the background. So I'm going to color the background. You can use the markers or crayons, whatever you have, pastels, color pencils, to fill in all this background. So let me fill it in and then I'll show you what it looks like. All right, that's gonna take me a while. So let me show you, let me take a break. All right guys, so I finished coloring my background of my picture. I decided to use chalk for my background to color it with. I just used two colors, right? I used the blue up the top. Right, I just rubbed it like that, and then on the bottom I rubbed it like that with the purple, and then I kind of pushed it in with my fingers to blend the colors in and to fill in all the little white areas, right? So if you need to fill in more white area, you can use the chalk to fill in that area. All right. So again, this picture looks very happy. It looks very bright, just like Chris Uphew's drawing that he does. And the nice thing about this is you can either keep it for yourself, but what's really nice about it is that you can give it to somebody else too. So you can give it to anybody. You can give it to your parents. You can give it to a brother or a sister. Anybody you know, you can give it to them and make them feel happy too, right? Because seeing something with a smiley face on it is going to make everybody happy. So have fun with this project, and I'll see you guys next time.